What's up, you guys? Craftsman Crusher here, back with another video. And today I'm introducing a new build to you guys, and it should be pretty cool. So here is Midnight. So this is Midnight. This is a Sears Suburban 12. You can see by the hood. It came kind of as it is. The only thing it didn't have was the seat, and the hood was not attached, and it did not have a clutch. But I'm gonna go over everything right now. It had stock turf savers on it, but those aren't going to work in the mud at all, so we put some ITP mud lights on here. These are 24, 10, 12. Let's see, what else? Like I said, seat. This is actually one of the Sears that I got 3 out for $100, and that was a seat that came with it. This is the clutch that came with it, because this one didn't come with a clutch. So what I had to do is I had to cut the old mounts off, and I just welded it in, and it actually works. The only thing I have to do is I have to shorten the clutch linkage, because that's where obviously the belt would be tight, and look at how far back that clutch is. And when it goes forward, it doesn't even actuate the brakes, so that's got to be shortened up. But I mean, you can grab this clutch and you can shake the whole tractor. There's not an ounce of flex in there, so I should hope the welds won't break. There's no steering joints at all, so you can just kind of free steer with it. But I have more of those coming, and I also need to source a steering linkage that goes from here to here, but that shouldn't be too hard. So the backstory on this thing, it was used kind of as like a workhorse, and the guy actually he used one of the 3 of these machines for off-road, but he didn't like pulley swap it or nothing. He just put some tires on the back. But the plans for this thing is obviously better front tires, because these aren't going to do me much good in the mud. These back tires are staying. I have to tear the transmission down because I'm going to lock it. I actually have a locked 633A diff over here, which let me go show you guys. Right here. The lighting is terrible, but you can't. There we go. So you can see welded on both sides, and then on this side too it was welded. So I did that one. It was actually this is one of the parts trannies that came with it, and that was one of them. And tore it down, welded it, and it's gonna go in Midnight. Back to what I was saying. So yeah, better front tires. Oh yeah, and like I said before, the hood was not mounted because, as you can see, there's a huge chunk missing out of it. So I'm not sure how well this is gonna hold, but I drilled a section of this out and used 2 nuts as a spacer and put a bolt through it. Then I put a nut and a bolt over here, and I mean the hood feels sturdy enough that it shouldn't break off. So we'll see how long that lasts. But one thing that is wrong with this is it is stuck in second gear. You cannot get it out, and the high-low shifter isn't connected. But that should be an easy fix from what I've been told. But I will do a dissection video of this transmission when I go to swap lockers. Another thing that was not original that came from the other one was that adjustable flat idler pulley, which it actually isn't locked up, and I thought it was. So the plans for this now, besides lock trans and front tires, is I gotta weld the frame together here, these 2 joints of the frame, because if you don't, these Sears frames are known to snap right there. So that's got to get welded in. Like I said, I welded the clutch in. This was gonna get a 420cc Predator engine right here, but it didn't actually fit in this engine bay the way that I wanted it to. It wasn't centered enough so the weight would be even. It was kind of way off to the side to keep the pulley happy in line with the crank. So this is just going to get a Predator 212, which might be getting some sort of stage, maybe stage 1 to it, or if I feel like doing a lot more work, maybe stage 2, 3, or 4. I don't know yet. But the pulleys that I plan on running is I'm going to start with a 6 on the front and a stock on the back, and then depending on how the engine likes it and if I like the torque or not, it'll change variations of that. And like I said before, I need to shorten the clutch rod, need to find steering joints, but other than that, this thing is going to be pretty much stock. I'm not sure what what else I'll be doing to it. I'm sure stuff will change. Obviously, you got to put like smaller details, like little rubber mounts on the front to get rid of the flex. Because it got a decent amount of flex, but you know, you don't want too much. Yeah, can't really think of anything else right off the top of my head. I know I will be adding. It has the adjustable pulley there, but what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a pulley, probably somewhere, maybe right like around here or so, to help lift the belt up, so it lifts it up out of the water, but gets more grab on the back pulley to try to help with belt slippage. I need to find some way to put a spring on the clutch, which I might even just drill a hole like here and connect it to this piece here. But yeah, so this is midnight, guys. Nothing too special. I mean, there's not too much left I have to do to it. The biggest thing so far was welding the clutch on. But yeah, so in case you are wondering, it does not have the splined 633 axle, but you know, whoop-de-doo. But yeah, guys, so that's midnight. Just a Sears Suburban 12, and gonna have a Predator 212 in it, and a couple other little things done to it. So hopefully in the next video I'll be working on the steering, or it'll be tearing the transmission apart to fix that. Or who knows, maybe it'll be something totally different, like I think to do something else to it. But thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you guys think of Midnight. Do you like it? Do you think I should do something else to it? So yeah, give me your thoughts on that, and see you guys in the next one.